of the Ohio River in the hills of Kentucky. Just to our right, we welcome you into Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27 between the Atlanta Falcons and the Cincinnati Bengals.
27-yard line.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A look at the numbers a week ago for Lindsay. 20 carries, 59 yards.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
And he rifles one incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Ryan. He'll find Lindsay here. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. And this now 3rd and 11 after that second down completion actually went back a yard. Ryan will throw again. A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
The Falcons. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Following the interception, Love. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
11 on the play. First down.
First down, Love to pass. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Love from the gun. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Love's pass.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
2 yards.
That catch good for only a couple. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. To the air again, Love. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Complete to number 8.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. And the QB rating right now sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. But I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's the
right.
high
That's
mark.
the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Their own 28-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
Holding offense.
He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From the shotgun, Ryan. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. From the gun, it's Ryan. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 17 and a Cincinnati first down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double-team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Philip Lindsay, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bengals are an extra point away. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. This will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. They'll throw again. Here's Love on 2nd and 10. Open man is Trey Burton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
6 yards. And the Falcon first down.
Working out of the gun. Love. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down, Atlanta.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get 3 down at the 34-yard line.
Clyde Edwards.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 14 carries, 57 yards, and a touchdown as well.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game in him in this one.
That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Falcons. Odell Beckham. His second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Cincinnati set to take over once again. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsay. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
On first down, Ryan. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down. 2 seconds to go, first quarter.
Second down and 10.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. Five men in the secondary now for the Falcons on third down. Now it's Ryan. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
40-yard line.
From the 40 now on second down. Ryan, he rifles one that's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
They'll take over.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Jordan Love ready on first down here, and this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on second and 10. Throwing again. Love. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On first and 10, Love. This one into the hands of Burton. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. His second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Phillip Lindsay and the rest of the offense heading back out. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? Kenny Galladay is intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Nelson.
to throw again. Ryan. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Philip Lindsay with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer.
Lining up for the point after.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he's across for 2 points. A gutsy call right there, but the fake works. And they get the 2 instead of 1.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. Jordan Love in his offense, ready to get the football back. He's had one of those games that any quarterback loves, not only being able to complete some passes, but some deep passes.
And it's pretty to watch. I mean,
about set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down the field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
11 yards there. First down. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. From the gun, Love. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Falcons.
Operating from the gun, Love. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Love's pass.
Stephon Diggs, 45 yards. And the Falcons push further out in front. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Philip Lindsay and the rest of the offense heading back out. And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily when you set the tone this way and run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
I'm guessing he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it? A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his second of the game. Instead, 4th down.
On the deep ball. It's 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon.
Ryan's pass intercepted by the Falcons.
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Love now on 2nd down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. From the gun, Love. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Love. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And Catanzaro's kick is right through, and that will extend their lead even further. 31. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
They'll roll him out right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that will extend their lead even further. So as it turns out, a 2-play drive resulting in the field goal. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Bengals 14.
The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. From the 6. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe. Jordan Love in this offense ready to get the football back. And it's been a good game for him to this point, Charles. They're winning on the scoreboard. They got to be feeling pretty good.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Love now to pass on 1st down. He's got Burton here. Taking it right down Broadway. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 50 yards. They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. Yes. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
His kick is good.
A 1-yard run on 1st down, another one on 2nd. It might not do much for the yards per carry average, but it gets him 6 points.
And at contract time, you want to show touchdowns scored way more than you want to show yards per carry.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. The quick hitter complete. It's Lindsey.
Ryan's pass. Complete.
Give him 7 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48-yard line.
From the gun, Ryan. Open man is Galladay, complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 23. He got 29 yards that time.
1st and 10.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a 1st down.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On the tackle.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Now it's Ryan. Flushed out right. The third down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
You can't block me. Hey, free players. Here we go. 50. Mike 50.
They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. He's got his man. It's Williams. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. He'll find Lindsey here. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 7-yard line.
Throwing again, Ryan. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Julian Blackman. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
It's now 3rd down.
3rd and long. It's Ryan. And he's got it. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead.
Brandon, what we just saw there.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
First down, Love to pass. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
Clyde Edwards.
The tackle made by Blake Martinez. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Love from the gun. Left side caught by Diggs. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
8-yard pickup.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun. Love. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire.
Love's pass. Complete to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Love. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Bengals 20.
Edwards-Helaire on the counter. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Now Edwards-Helaire. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Throwing again. Ryan. It's caught on the right side. Williams. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
From the shotgun, Ryan. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Ryan's pass.
Philip Lindsay, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
A pass there complete to Sutton, and he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now the Bengals on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, Ryan. His throw incomplete.
Ryan's pass.
Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 19.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Buying time to his left. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. From 19 yards away. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer.
The Bengals will line up.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? and you get him in.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Conversion is no good.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Pick up on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Love. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Lindsey. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
3rd and 1.
Another run by Lindsey. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw it with Ryan. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 48. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Today's final score.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Atlanta, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL.